Alright, chat. What is going on, everyone? We're already back. What's going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for 663 subs. I appreciate it. Alright. So, what is going on, Jersey? I'm going to give y'all some Alan Wake 2 Part 4. Let's do this.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Flashlight goes up and down. It's hard to see.
The dark presence. I had seen it before.
Stormcloud. Escape from the dark presence.
I remembered now.
2 minutes into a stream, boom, we
He's
already got
always out there. Hunting me.
Okay, Alan Wake. Okay, I was about to say, don't get stuck. Yeah, my last stream of this was not good. I was stuck most of the time. I ended the stream right whenever I got unstuck because I was like, damn, 3 hours in. I want there to be honest, I want there to be more action in this.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim.
But I love this. I love this game so far, minus me being stuck.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
End of part. Wow. So I could have like ended the stream if I just went a little bit. New York City, complete chapter Casey. Fuck that chapter. I was stuck the whole time. Okay, the writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow cast, The third. Third what? The.
Who
Oh.
was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me?
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Don't tell me I have to remember that. Not me trying to actually read it like this, and I could have just pressed X and just hovered over that. I'm sorry, chat. Okay. Yeah, how do I get these like words of power and stuff? There is also, where is it? It's words of power, words of action. Yeah, like how do I get more of the? How do I get these? Words of aid. Fire increases the effect duration of painkillers. Words of gun. See, I want to get these. How do I get these? I feel like I've missed out on so many. Oh God, where am I at?
The city was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
Your words written in circular pattern. Are you serious? I've passed up on so many of them. Are you serious? Oh my God. I'm pissed. Should I go this way? I did not know I had to.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning.
I missed out on so
the
many of them,
violent
dude.
emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Damn, thanks for letting me know, though. Damn. Don't sweat it, dude. The core gameplay has very little effect on it. Just keep an eye out for them next time. Thank you. Dude, I didn't know I had to go in a circle. Wait, is this where it's leading me to? Right here, right? Right there, words of power. Oh, yes, right here. 5% chance to not consume ammo. Fuck you, dude. Yes! Just talking about. Damn, dude.
The station had changed.
Yeah, I've seen
I
them
was
everywhere.
closer now.
Um. Never know, we might do like a replay in Alan Wake 2, who knows? I might do it and then I'll remember it then. Where do we go from here? Because if I get stuck on a part, I can easily just look it up on YouTube. Look for Alice. Get to the apartment in Pyramid Tower. Here I am. Exit the street level. Okay. Behind the New Game Plus walkthrough. Oh, really?
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment?
No, you get a new last minute.
Would I be home?
Nothing changes. Okay.
Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Yeah,
Even
was
then,
there
the
another
murder site had
word?
brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
You don't want to put.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
As
Wait,
my double.
Wait, hello?
Oh God. Alan Wake versus Alan Wake. Said to go to the go to the tower, I guess.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Let me make sure there ain't nothing special I'm missing over here. Is there another circle? Oh, okay. I mean, I love this game so far. It's just, I've been so lost since part 1, dude. Like, I couldn't see shit in the woods as the girl. And then when I finally started playing as Alan Wake, I got lost on trying to figure out how to do the mapping and shit. Haunting initiation.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Oh, I gotta find like some kind of tape. Yep.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Pick photos for expedition posters. Oh, my dumbass didn't turn on my flashlight. I think I'm so used to Alan Wake 1 where he automatically turns on his flashlight. Video part dock on screens multi. Focal point of the dark place. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
Looking around.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
What's that symbol? Oh. Alright, so I got the video thing, right? Wait, dot goes right here. Memory card. Alright, we need to make sure we pay attention to this.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent.
God.
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. motion sensors and flashes.
Wow.
Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
I think that's no play like the same video. So now, actually, we'll just see. Maybe this is what we gotta do. Oh, yep, it is what we gotta do. Okay.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Return. Complete chapter haunting. End of part. Continue. Whoa, wait. The other side. Change between stories once. Oh, story. So that means I'm gonna be... Yep.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan.
Well, this wasn't my
For the past
choice.
13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
I got her both drinking her coffee at the same time.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's
Okay.
insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch
has
is
a double.
here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Weapon upgrade 6. This is gunsmith. Ah, I see. We have 6. But we basically know how to get them, I think. Setter is better. Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Oh. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Good lord.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, stop us in the story. Already at the start.
Think, Saga.
There we go.
The Dark Place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. Overlap, yeah, it goes right here. Poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. This is 6 weapon upgrades. Oh, yeah, remember I don't have enough. Might mean like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what it is. It means I can upgrade. I have 6 I can upgrade. Learn more about the interrogate. Issues.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
I've already seen that. There's a case board. Interrogate Wake. Oh, that's what it is.
Okay,
I have to go back right
Mr.
here.
Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
What is this?
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Okay.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Sage's story via the bucket and janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Damn, really? Manual save. Saved 1 hour 48 minutes ago. Yep, overwrite this. There we go. 7 hours 0 minutes. Switch reality. Okay, so what is this? Add one charge to Sage's flashlight. One charge. Huh. We either beat Alan Wake, or do we just go...
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Well, since it... Yeah, we should actually go and... What should we do? Well, since it kinda went through, like, the story and all that... Track down the clicker in Watery. Drive to Watery. Yeah. This Watery? It's Cauldron Lake. Sheriff Station. Hold on. Wait. So you gotta... I guess... Trail near Watery, huh? Good place to start. Good place to start.
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
We gotta go to the... Track down the clicker in Watery, drive to Watery.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages.
Yeah. Said Watery, right? Or could have been Alan Wake.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. Oh, I got undiscovered map. That's what.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
That showed something.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Alright, I'm not seeing like flashing lights. Like It's like something to interact with, but I guess not. Alright, let's see. Let's go and... I need to get the map.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone.
Mayor Setter will stand up for justice.
Now I got a map.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Okay. Investigation.
Excuse me. Do you know where...
Hush! Artie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
What is this? Shoebox.
I feel bad for these guys.
And you'll save. Alright. Switch reality. Why does it tell me to switch reality right here? It's gotta mean something, right?
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
Whoopsie.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
right.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Now I'm back to being Alan Wake.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness. And I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking,
It was locked from the other side.
sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered.
Oh
with
my
mama's pretty
God.
stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
No way. No way.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light.
Is this copyright?
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Who knew? So true. So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the lights with steel.
What the heck?
I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Dive into the surface.
Tell me about this way. can't believe they actually played this song. Oh God.
And the award goes to... And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
Can't believe they actually played that song. I don't own rights, by the way. Hope that ain't copyright.
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
How the freak do I leave this? Dude? I'm gonna be copyrighted. so lost. Oh my gosh, I did it. I hope I didn't get copyright for any of that. I bet, I know I did. I know I did, but hopefully don't make my stream like not playable.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy.
Oh, I gotta stay on this platform.
Once again, just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic
Light shining. Find the flare gun. So yeah, I actually had to do this.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held her hostage, and he seen her drowning. What a saved her from the darkness of the lake.
Aimed ahead. Defeat 5 enemies with headshots. go from here? God, I really hope I don't get copyright for that. And it takes down my video. I hope not.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I got a flare gun and a gun out of that.
A vision? Such a dark place, am I trapped in here?
Oh my God, it's still going.
Remember, there was a manuscript that held a key, a vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo seems to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Song's in. So I boom, song's in, right?
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness.
It is catchy. End of part. All his life. Complete chapter we sing. Manual save. Right here. There we go.
It was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was.
Answer the phone. Guy, answer the phone.
The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more. How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the dark place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
The hotel, right? Is this it? What do I hear?
The Ocean View Hotel. My destination.
Open sesame.
A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in.
Like this?
I couldn't get through.
I thought going backwards might have worked.
With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
A dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me.
The story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
Alright. Map. Meet the mystery car at the Ocean View Hotel. Okay. Follow the Mirror Peak neon sign. Oh, here we go.
Casey! You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You've got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
Room 665, initiation 5. Right? Yep, right here. Hello. Oh, got a flare. Don't worry. Climb up the ladder. Shit's gonna start throwing at me again.
The light cut through the darkness.
Another star.
shit, shit!
Through the door. Alright, chat, I think I'm going to end it right there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end it right there. But yeah, thank you all everyone so much for joining. Just looking around for an extra little bit. Hang on. And you'll save again. Alright, chat. That's all I got time for. Love you. I'll see you later. Peace out.